It would probably help if I switch my camera on before we go live. Hello, good evening. If I'm sounding a bit tired, it is because I am tired. I have been asleep. But we're up. We're ready for some new Blood Angels reveals, hopefully. Good evening, everybody. We're going to play bingo. We are going to be playing bingo. I need help. Bingo boxes for this live stream. I've added 3. I need help from chat. Okay? So the first 3 we've got is a Gabriel Seth camo. The second is it's Ultramarines after all. I think that's the most likely to happen. And then the third one I've added is Tycho Returns from the Dead. So hit me, chat. Good evening. Bingo cards. Let's have them. Let's have them. It can be ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if my shitty HTML skills will work for more than like Tycho Returns from the Dead. You can't go too much longer than that. So we can't have like Marnius Calgar in sanguinary armor. Okay, you win. Who was that? Crimson Crow 40k. Let's start there. Marnius Calgar in sanguinary armor. Great suggestion. Let's get that on the bingo card. Let's see if that was too long. No, that fits. So that's about your limit. Redemptor Librarian. Okay, next suggestion. I love it. Good evening, by the way. Hello, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say hello to everybody individually. I would hope we're going to get 50 or 100 live viewers tonight, but good evening. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to also need a little bit of help as we get closer to, because I don't know where the hell I'm watching this. I went over to the YouTube channel for Games Workshop and they don't seem to have anything. So are we watching on Twitch? And if so, does anyone have the Twitch link? It's already been delayed. What? No. No, why has it been delayed? I like Brother Corbelow with a jump pack. That's something that I wanted to have on my bingo card. Let's put that on there. Bingo card New Death Company kit. I don't think there'll be New Death Company, but we'll get it on there. I like Dante in a Dreadnought armor. God, you guys are going to fill this bingo card up in like 2 minutes, aren't you? We may need more boxes. I like Dante in Dreadnought armor. Do you mean like Dante in a Dreadnought? Not really in Dreadnought armor, just Dante in a Dreadnought? Is that it? 30 minutes. Oh, I can cope with 30 minutes. So what is 90 minutes from now? Okay. Oh, hold on. Hey, me. Oh, it's you. Sorry, that was my 4-year-old having a tantrum about going to the toilet. Maybe Captain Carlian. Yeah, Captain Carlian coming back. That'd be good. Captain Carlian. Do you think he might actually? I think these wish lists. I think we're being optimistic on this wish list. A Baal Gladiator. I've heard that as well. I'm surprised we have none of the real suggestions, right? The real suggestions, or the serious suggestions, I suppose, would be the... what would be the serious suggestions would be... like the Vanguard veterans that we think we're getting. And the... we think we're getting Vanguard veterans. We think we're getting... Outriders, correct? A new Baal Predator. A Baal Gladiator. I feel like I have to get the Baal Predator / Gladiator on here, right? Baal Predator revamp / Gladiator. Where did the where did the rumors even come from for the Baal Predator becoming Gladiator tank? That's just like wishful thinking from Blood Angels players, right? Vintage Flanker says, oh fuck, I'm supposed to wake up 5 hours from now. You're supposed to have gone for a nap. I went for a nap. Vintage Flanker, but I figure I went to bed at 8 o'clock and I woke up like naturally at 10:30. I guess my body isn't really used to going to bed at 8 o'clock, but at least I get some sleep. Okay, lots of people I don't know in here. Nice to see you all. I mean, the chat is going pretty fast, so hopefully we'll see some new stuff. I actually had a serious question though, because do you think we're going to see, like, you think they're going to release the whole 11th edition box set, or are we going to see like 2 units, right? Like, because my gut feeling says that, like, I would like to see everything that's in the 11th edition box set, but I think we're going to see just, like, I think they're going to show us, like, a couple of units, right? Grav Outriders. I mean, we did get that Grav. We did get that White Scar character on some sort of Grav bike, right? The can. Protein Geek says last time they shared 2 units. That's kind of what I was thinking. What 2 units was it they shared first time? Like last time. Antonius, good evening. DG Gaming. We think we're going to see a Primaris Jump Chaplain with a Blood Angels upgrade sprue. I mean, I'll put it on the bingo card. I mean, do you know what? I have no idea what we're expecting to see here. So, I don't know why I'm judging you guys' suggestions before we even start, right? So we've got about how many cards left? 6, 11. There's 14 slots left on the bingo cards. We're gonna have to get more picky though, because we need some serious, but we need some absolutely ridiculous suggestions. I kind of want the chat to be bigger so I can read it more easily. Okay. There's a new Primaris Lieutenant for the bingo card. Yes. That's probably the most likely card that we've had. Yeah, let's get that on there. New, like, we'll put some stars around it. Because, like, there haven't, like, when did we last get a Primaris Lieutenant? I feel like it's been too long. So we probably need a new Primaris Lieutenant at this point, don't we? We've got Brother Corbolo with the jump pack, so maybe that will be, rather than the Sanguinary Priest, maybe it should be Brother Corbolo / the Sanguinary Priest with the jump pack. Dante on foot. We already got Dante in our Dreadnought, so we'll leave Dante for right now. Sanguinius returns. I hesitate to put that on the bingo card because it will just cause drama. Greetings, Henry. Good evening. Primaris Predator. Well, I put down Baal Predator. A Grav Shield unit. You mean like a Breacher team from... I mean, Crimson Paladins could get put on there, but I doubt that that's a thing. New Intercessors, according to rumors. A silly Phobos captain. Terminator Gabriel Seth. Well, I've put a Gabriel Seth Camo. Will he be back? It's a good question. Death Company on bikes. I don't think it'll I don't think we've ever had Death Company on bikes, but yeah, why not? Death Company on bikes. You know what? I'm gonna say on Outriders, because we've agreed that Outriders are not very good, or they need more customization options. So why not? New Tactical Marines. We should put that on the list because I know there's a few people that really want new Tactical Marines. Yeah, new Tactical Marines. We'll put that on the list. How about a brand new Blood Angels character? It could happen. The Librarian... I already put down a Redemptor Librarian, so that's kind of... I'll change it to Redemptor / Dreadnought Librarian. The Vanguard Veterans has been rumoured for months, yes. Erelim for Astrath to lead. I would like that to happen, but I don't think it will. But let's put it on the bingo card. God, I mean, if Games Workshop are looking at our... Like, I can't imagine Games Workshop are looking at our bingo card. But if they were looking, they'd be like, oh my goodness, we're not... Why is that just broken, my bingo card? In there. Like I said, my HTML skills are not the greatest. I just need to rejigger it. Reboot this around a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, maybe it's probably the Redemptor / Dreadnought line got too long. That'll be what it was. Probably if I fix that, it'll be smaller again. Yeah. Alright, no problem. We're back. I threw Gabriel Seth on there. Red Calgar. Well, we've got Marneus Calgar in Sanguinary Armor, so we can say that he's covered. Do you think they're going to reveal many Blood Angels things? No, I think it's going to be a generic reveal, and I'm going to look like an idiot for staying up late and napkin. Especially in the thumbnail. Like, I spent ages making a cool looking thumbnail, like, and then I'm like, well, if they don't release anything Blood Angels or it's just generic Terminators, it's going to be pretty underwhelming, isn't it? A Blood Angels Terminator Assault update. I like that idea. I don't think it will happen, but I'm going to put it on the bingo card. Interesting to see what people actually want, right? Because, a melee Gravis unit. I think someone said a Gravis unit with shields as well. A melee / shield unit with Gravis. I always kind of thought that we should have a melee Gravis unit that have jump packs, right? I thought you had to work tomorrow. I do have to work tomorrow. I went to sleep at 8 o'clock. So I've had 2 hours sleep. So even if I'm staying up until... If I stay up until 2:30 in the morning, technically that'll only be like staying up till midnight, right? Which is normally when I go to bed anyway. A Chain Fist Gravis unit. Melee / shield / Chain Fist unit in Gravis. I kind of hope Chain Fists get buffed, honestly. Alright, we're filling out this bingo card. It's looking good. A jump pack Dreadnought. I'm not gonna. I feel like I'm not gonna add that to the list because it's not happening. Surely it's not happening. You appreciate me being up. Yeah, well, I've never done a reveal show. I don't actually, when the show kicks off, I don't actually know how I'm going to let you guys hear it. I think you might need to open the stream in another window. Because I'll probably get copyright striked if I try and stream the audio, right? An impulsor style vehicle with an assault ramp. I like that idea. No, I'm surprised no one said anything like that. An impulsor style vehicle. I guess it's just like a Primaris tank. Let's call it a Primaris transport with an assault ramp. You know, that's an interesting one actually, because like maybe at some point in the future the Land Raider needs to come back as a Primaris vehicle, because it's very small right now comparatively, right? Like Land Raiders are smaller than Redemptor Dreadnoughts. Lasher, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Certainly do. Let me move the bingo card down below my screen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, and if you guys get 2 seconds tonight, if you can press the like button on the stream, then that will help me with all the algorithm shenanigans that you always have to ask for. So appreciate it. 11th edition is going to be like, whose line is it anyway? Where the points are made up and the chapters don't matter. I love your cynicism, Phil. Like, what? Where are you tonight in terms of like your mental state? You're just like, I'm just showing up to troll everybody. The Land Raider is still pretty large, yeah, but I think it's probably smaller than it's probably a little bit smaller than a Repulsor now, right? Vehicles are getting too big for the terrain? Maybe. Evening Beard did Coyote. Sorry, yeah, Lasher, thank you so much for becoming a member. I do appreciate it. Sangregard named character. Asgelion equivalent. A named Sangregard character would be cool. But I feel like we probably won't get it. And I've put down Carbolo with a jump pack, so I think Carbolo / Priest with the jump pack is already on the bingo card. A Termite Land Drill. I mean, I love the old Terrax Siege Drill. A Centurions update. You want like Primaris scale Centurions. All right, let's put that on there as well. Primaris change. And I saw 2 people have asked about a Rhino. So like Rhino, Primaris scale Rhino. / a Rhino update. Do you know? I think the Rhino will get updated because I think it's so iconic that we will see like a new Rhino at some point. Maybe not in this stream, but I think we will see a new Rhino. Nobody likes the grav tanks. Well, I mean, also there's no tank that carries 10 guys anymore, right? I mean, the Land Raider carries 10 guys, but they're so huge and big and obnoxious and expensive. Like, you kind of want a cheaper transport that carries 10 guys. I always think it's kind of funny that the Death Guard can put like 12, is it 12 Plague Marines inside their Rhinos? Because the Plague Marines are giant. Well, Plague Marines are on, you know, if you put 10 Plague Marines together, and then 2 characters, they're definitely larger than, the size of a Rhino, right? The Repulsor carries 14. Yeah, but I mean, I suppose you could argue the Repulsor is kind of like a dedicated transport. But yeah, it's expensive though. Like, I think the Repulsor is confused, right? Because it's got some guns on it. I wouldn't say it's like a shooting tank, but it's got enough guns on it that make it kind of expensive. What's it got? Like a las cannon, a twin link las cannon, and a las talon or something. It's just got enough guns on it to make it expensive, which is a little bit annoying in terms of points. I don't know if it'll be feasible, but a Chaplain Dreadnought would be pretty cool. There used to be a Chaplain Dreadnought. The Chaos Rhino was like a TARDIS. Yeah, bigger on the inside, exactly. I suppose drop pods are a bit like that as well, like, because you could fit 12 guys inside a drop pod now. I feel like the Repulsor has not really been worth running ever since it came out. Good evening, Jimmy Bronco. Evening in America. Hello. I remember when they first announced the Repulsor, dude. I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness, look at this hovering tank with all those guns on it. Remember, because it has like stubbers and grenade launchers, and it turns out that all those guns actually don't do any damage, and it's just like, you just get like 2 equivalent las cannon shots. A new detachment. They will not announce a new detachment. You know, the reveal stream is going to reveal 11th edition. I mean, it could reveal the Space Marine detachment for the new edition, but it feels unlikely. Alright, we have about 8 or 9 bingo cards left. Let's get some. I think I already have. Did I not put Death Company on Outriders / Grav Bikes? We're going to make that one card. A plastic Astraeus. I mean, that'll come out at some point, but will it come out at some? It might, but they're not gonna announce a £300 tank on the stream. I'm pretty sure. Put down a new unit type. Okay, let's do that. What is it like? Just a new Space Marine unit to add to the bloat. You remember when they said last edition they were trying to remove the bloat from the codex? That was the thing, right? They were like, we're going to remove the bloat from the codex. A Primaris unit goes Legends. Get that on the bingo card. Yes. That's sadistic, but let's get it on there. If we had to if we had to guess what Primaris unit goes to Legends, I would say it's going to be it's going to be Reavers, right? Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is this the pre-show party? Yeah, Andrew, nothing's happening. Apparently it's been delayed. So thank goodness I went for a nap earlier. I feel a bit discombobulated, honestly, though, because I was asleep for like 2 hours, and I guess I woke up naturally after the nap. Like, I didn't have to set an alarm. Well, I did set an alarm, but I woke up before the alarm. But I guess my body's not used to going to bed at like 8 o'clock. So I'm a bit discombobulated. I just bought Reavers, don't say that. Well, their helmets are pretty useful. Put the helmets on on your Death Company, and they sound pretty cool. Blood Angels models, but they are vampires. Yes. Alright, that's a serious one. Blood Angels models, but they are vampires. I like it. Alright, we have 3 spaces left on the bingo card, so we can only take super good suggestions now, or we have to replace something. I feel awful if I nap. Yeah, I just feel a bit discombobulated. But people probably think I'm slow anyway, so it's fine. So I guess we've got like an hour and 10 minutes to wait. It was supposed... And where are they going to stream this? Is it going on the Twitch? Is that where I'm supposed to be? Jump pack with wings. I'm not putting that on the bingo card because we've already lived through that trauma, Logan, but I appreciate the suggestion. A librarian vindicator. Alright, I did say good suggestions. What about a chaplain with a jump pack going? I think we will see a new chaplain with jump pack because the current chaplain with jump pack is a firstborn model, correct? So he needs a refresh. It's going to be on Twitch and YouTube. Alright, cool, cool.
74012 donated $10 via Super Chat. Love the channel, brother. By the blood are we made strong.
Chad, I love the Super Chat. By the blood we are made strong. Dude, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It's very much appreciated. Matthew Box, here you are. Good evening. We've been delayed, Matthew. Apparently the stream is half an hour delayed, which is a little bit annoying. I want our Dreadnought back. Librarian Furioso, I'm still angry they went to Legends. Well, we've got a Librarian Dreadnought on the bingo card, I think. It said Redemptor, Dreadnought / Librarian. Maybe we need to change that big no card to like any BA Dreadnought. Or like a new BA Dreadnought. Because the Death Company Dreadnought has been pretty underwhelming, to be honest, hasn't he? Alright, if Reaver Primaris unit goes to Legends, there's going to likely be Reavers or...
I have awoken.
Vintage Flanker, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it, dude. Please, something good. Well, I mean, we're gonna get something. A Blood Angels Demon Prince, yes. I mean, that we already have Blood Angels unit, but they're vampires. I guess that would kind of count. Do you have the new Primaris Bal tank? We do. We've got somewhere. I'm sure we have Gladiator tank. A Bal Predator / revamp / Gladiator. So we've got that. A Death Company tank. I think the Bal Predator tank has us covered. Oh, it's going to be suppressors. Yes, Reavers or suppressors. They'll be the units that go to Legends. Do you know what's wild to me is suppressors were released like suppressors were released in the Shadow Spear box, which was at least 5 or 6 years ago now, and I think there is still no way you can buy them outside of spending $100 to get 3 of them. It's crazy. A Hippo character runs at high speed for the €5 super chat. Thank you so much, Vintage Flanker. I appreciate it. We're gonna expect some sort of BA specific super heavy to replace the Falchion. I don't think we're gonna see super heavy tanks. I was working on a video this week actually about flyers, because I think flyers have been made much less important in the current edition. So I kind of feel like yeah, we have Calgar in Sanguinary Guard armor. Yeah, great suggestion, whoever added that. Smash Captain added his... I mean, at this point, you could just have Marneus Calgar in Scout armor, Marneus Calgar in Phobos armor, Marneus Calgar... I think we put Erlen for Astrath on there, didn't we? Didn't we add them? Or maybe I just said, like, I would like to see that. I think it's unlikely for this. I think we've only got 3 boxes left, right? I think the important thing to think is this is going to be, as much as these are going to be models painted red, these are going to be generic models. So I think there's a much higher chance that it'll be something that anybody can use, right? Because like Ultramarines aren't allowed to not have new releases as well. So anything that we can get, Ultramarines are going to get as well. So I think the last couple of boxes we should put more... I think we've got most of the silly things on there. We could replace some of the silly things. But I think we should try and get some serious ones on there. A Naked Sanguinar. Yeah, okay. Sorry, yeah, I've taken this too serious. Let's get a Naked Sanguinar on the bingo card. Where'd that even come from? Marneus Calgar in birthday suit. Alright, I'll update the card. Marneus Calgar in Sanguinary Guard armor or birthday suit. I wasn't sure I wasn't sure how we were going to kill time before the stream, but I love it. Yeah, a Marneus Calgar in birthday suit. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen, guys. Like, how did we not see this? Come on. A flying Blood Angels only Crusader Lander. I've got a Bal Gladiator on the list. I think we've got Death Company on Outriders / Grav bikes. Like, that covers all the Grav bike stuff. The Sanguinar is already naked if you paint them right. A Kal... Oh, alright. Last Dragon says we're going to have a Kalgar command squad. A Kalgar command... Oh, Jesus. A Kalgar command teleport beacon where you can... Oh, this is what happens when you... That's not as funny... I am running on a few... I'm so discombobulated because I went to sleep and then I woke up and wrote coffee. So it's just... This is funnier to me than it probably should be. A Kalgar command teleport beacon where you wrap in ingress. All Kalgar units you... Oh, that's the best super chat I've ever had, last Draken. Thank you. Alright, I'm trying to say it with a straight face. I don't think I can. A Kalgar command squad. A Kalgar command land raider. A Kalgar command teleport beacon where you rapid ingress. Oh, it's ridiculous. Where you rapid ingress all where you rapid ingress all Kalgar units you own within 9 inches. Yeah. That is a most appreciated super chat. Thank you. Chat, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Oh, the Kalgar stuff has gone too far at this point, doesn't it? Death Company Kalgar, a Kalgar Avatar of Cain, I bet the farm and a new Blood Angels Tactical Squad data sheet. No upgrade sprue for it. Well, I had a new Tactical Squad on this update. We had new Tactical Marines. Oh, do you know what? Let's change that one. The new Tactical Marines. Let's change it to new, potentially Blood Angels Tactical Marines. Do you know what? That would be a proper... So... spinning back a hot minute, right? So this reveal stream or the new edition, 11th edition, is going to cover Armageddon, right? Like that's it's going to be Blood Angels versus Orcs on Armageddon. Spoiler, if you don't know, Tycho died on Armageddon, right? Like he's been gone from the 2nd edition. He's been gone for a long time. Let me see if there's even a quote from the 2nd edition codex about Tycho, because there's probably, there might be something on his data, because back in 2nd edition, on the character sheets, you actually got quite a lot of lore with them. Oh yeah, there was a veteran Sergeant Clutin in 2nd edition, I forgot about him. No one mentioned him. The Shroud of Sanguinius is cared for by the Blood Angels' most senior sergeant. Clutin holds that rank at present time, and he is so old that he is said that he was the sergeant in charge of Commander Dante's scout squad when Dante joined the chapter. Whatever the truth is, there is no doubt that Clutin is a doughty and experienced warrior and a worthy guardian of the Shroud. Wow, I completely had forgotten about that. The codex reveal for 11th edition. What the hell was the Shroud of Sanguinius? The Guardian of the Shroud may choose to activate or deactivate the status field at the start of any Blood Angel's turn as long as the field is turned off. Blood Angels within 12 inches of the Shroud because subject to frenzy. Oh yeah, I don't even remember what frenzy did. But yeah, Brother Tycho. Alright, yeah, there is a paragraph about Tycho. Brother Captain Aramus Tycho took charge of the 3rd Company of Blood Angels when his predecessor was slain during the battle for Armageddon. Tycho nearly suffered the same fate himself during a clash with the troops of a small orc warband and the jungles that separated Armageddon Prime and Secundus. Early in combat, which the Blood Angels eventually won, Tycho was the victim of a weird boy attack and he was left for dead. Somehow, no one is quite sure, Tycho managed to survive, although the after effects of a terrible mental assault resulted in one half of his face being paralysed into a horrible rictus grin. The Blood Angels' fine aesthetic taste and appreciation of artistic and beautiful things is well known, so for the injuries of this type, they're almost worse than death itself. Tycho had a special mask made by the Blood Angels, the most respected and revered artificer, in order to hide his disfigurement of any features, but he will never forgive the orcs for what they have done to him. So yeah, Tycho was an Armageddon. That's why I put him on the bingo card, because like Tycho was like a fan favorite character of Games Workshop. So could they bring him back? Could they bring him back through the Primaris Rubicon? Could they somehow bring Tycho back? You know, like Kalgar the Lost. Yeah, I'd completely even forgotten about Lieutenant, what was it, Sergeant Clutin. So there's a few old characters that were kicking around. That's what I was trying to say. That was my original point. Sorry, I'm sleep deprived. My original point was 2nd edition Warhammer 40,000 was like that Blood Angels tactical squad. You got 2 tactical squads in the box, and you fought against, I think it was 40 Gretchen, 20 orcs, and the paper orc dreadnought, right? I'd be down to read that book. See if you can find it on eBay, dude. I picked up this one that was like super mint on eBay. Because I mean, like, no one's playing 2nd edition anymore. My one, on the other hand, because I've got mine, looks like I chewed it. So I found a mint one on eBay for like less than $10. But yeah, the old codexes, they're a blast, man. I actually think I prefer some of these old codexes to the new ones, because they used to have like just more stuff on like chapter organization, and like more stuff on the successors. And then obviously the lore's changed a bit over the years, so it's interesting to see, you know, where it comes from, that sort of thing. Don't forget the paper dread. No, I mentioned the paper dread. Tycho's been dead for like 800 years. Well, I mean, the Emperor fell into the middle of Death Star and he somehow returned, right? I need a battle shock test. Okay, hold on. We've got 3 boxes left on the bingo card. Last Dragon with another suggestion: a Chaplain Redemptor, a Death Company rework, melee version Inceptors, increased transport size, named Sangreguard Death Company person, and maybe Dante Dies or a Dreadnought. We've got a lot of those, dude, but I appreciate the super chat for sure. We've definitely got Librarian Dreadnought. We've definitely got some new Death Company mentioned. I think we talked about a Shield / Gravis unit, maybe with Chain Fists. We haven't put down a named character. I feel like there will be a character reveal. I think it'll be a character in a squad. So I think, if I had to guess, news from Adepticon. Give us the news, Eternal Crusader. They're dividing the crowd by handing out red and green t-shirts. What are we doing with the bingo card wish list? I don't know, we're just clicking the boxes when they eventually announce it's Ultramarines after all, right? I don't really know what we're doing with it. I just wanted to try and do something that was a little bit more interactive and fun, because I've never done a watch along. And honestly, I'm a little bit nervous because I didn't know if people would turn up. Because it's all new to me, right? The new character will be an orc. I feel like we could put that on the bingo card, but if that's the only bingo box we click off, I'm going to be really upset. Do you want me to put the new character as an orc on the bingo card? I will do it if you want it to. The new character might be Teus, the boy from Devastation of Baal that became Primaris. It would be a good way of getting new blood into Blood Angels. God, it's been a few years since I read Devastation of Baal. I do not remember Teus. I guess I need to read it again. What time is it in Scotland? It's midnight. The center of bingo card should be wild. It is wild. It's Ultramarines after all. We were all deceived, all of us. Right, I've put down Gabriel Seth Camo. I will change it to he becomes Primaris, so we cover both Both things that could happen, excuse me. New Death Company, but they're painted as Steel Legion. Oh my god, we are so I was gonna say we're just so full of trolls tonight. Let's add that one is trolly enough that we can add to the bingo card. Yes. For the bingo card, a new codex for 11th edition. Yeah, I mean that's a serious one, so we should probably add it. But we only have 2 boxes left, so it can't be added. And do you know we could? I can't. I feel like I can't, in good conscience, add Sanguinius Returns because he's not going to return. If Sanguinius returns, like, you know, when people say like I'll eat my hat, I feel like I will eat the 2nd edition codex. Like, I will rip a page out of this book and I will eat it if Sanguinius returns. How about that, right? Like, that's how unlikely that is going to happen. Well, like I said, I have my one that's like, looks like the dog chewed it. I think at one point I actually like used the back of this one to just like, you know, put models on or spray paint. So yeah, this page with the Blood Angels, we'll rip this page out and eat it on stream if Sanguinius comes back. So no, we're not going to add that to the Migo card because it's ridiculous. It's not going to happen. Yarrick came back, says Andrew. Yeah, I mean, Yarrick did come back. I feel like they're not bringing... They just killed him in the book. We had to wait like 20 years for them to kill him in the book, right? A Primaris announcement. Sorry, not a Primaris. A Primarch announcement. Yeah, I mean... It's a starter box, though, right? Like, that's what we're going to see. He would sell models. Yeah, I mean... yeah. I just got back from vacation without 40k and I find you in a stream. Hello, Professor Grey. We are in a stream. I think we are probably about an hour, maybe 50 minutes away from... I think we're 50 minutes away from the new reveal thing going live. I need to find exactly where that... I need to find exactly where I'm watching the stream, though, I think. Because I guess it's been delayed. I do have the Games Workshop website in front of me. I do also have their Twitch in front of me. Cool. I guess when we get a countdown on their Twitch or whatnot. How about a price increase? Oh, it's controversial. No, let's not put that on the bingo card. It's gonna be just like on like, hold on. Like, this is where it's gonna be, right? On like Twitch TV / Warhammer. Like, this is where I should be waiting for the stream to post. Is this right? Hypothetically, if Sanguinius came back, what would his datasheet look like? It would look like what Dante's datasheet should probably have looked like. I mean, if he did come back, it would be like, just look at Calgar, right? Like, he's probably going to be more melee focused than Calgar. Moves 12, toughness 10, 10 wounds, something like that. When the heck is the official live reveal, by the way? It was supposed to be in 18 minutes from now, but I think they said it'd been delayed half an hour.
I have awoken.
There's too many watch parties. I'm glad I'm here with you all too. Is there too many watch parties? I thought it was on the Warhammer YouTube. Well, I've got the Warhammer YouTube up as well, but there's no stream over there from what I can see, right? Like, I assume it would be on the page that says live, right? Like, YouTube official Warhammer. Like, it's not like all the live videos on YouTube now go into this live tab, as far as I know, at least in my channel. So I don't see anything yet. $150 people in the stream, only 75 likes. Oh yeah. I click my little. I always forget to click my little like banner. Like the stream, I appreciate it. Yeah, there's nothing on the Warhammer YouTube. Yeah, so we're just waiting for them to start their stream. Where did you read that they were having technical difficulties? I think it was Eternal Crusader that said it was delayed. Go figure, the one time I actually go to bed and wake up, they've decided to delay it. Maybe they said on their Facebook page? Because they don't really do Twitter anymore, do they? Alright, let's have a look on their Facebook page. No, I mean there's no post on their Facebook page. I don't know what to tell you then, like, we're just waiting. We're waiting for them to announce it. If they take away the Ball Predator, I am starting a boycott, says Blood Angel 79. I think they will take away some things. Like some Firstborn units will be made Legends this edition for sure. The question is which ones and how many, right? And if you remember in 10th edition, they'll get all the positive cool stuff out of the way first before they Legends anything. So you won't necessarily even know, like, you'll buy the new box set, you'll get the new Primaris models, whatever they may be, and then a month or 2 months later when they announce the Codex, that'll be when some things go to Legends. I heard it on Valrak's channel that it was delayed, so it must be true. Yep, because Valrak is indeed the source of truth. As he said, it seems weird that they announced this thing and then they haven't posted anything, or they haven't said it's delayed, but they just 1 minute ago posted over here all the reveals from the preview show at Adepticon. Aha! Starts in 13 minutes. We have a countdown. There we go. Alright. We are counting down. I'll put a link in chat if anyone's needing it, but we are indeed counting down 13 minutes. So they're maybe not, well, maybe in 13 minutes we get hit with another 30-minute countdown. Probably that's what's going to happen. But hey, we've got a countdown. Okay, that's something. Moving on in the world. Alright. 13 minutes, guys. We have how many bingo cards left? 2? Alright, we need 2 killer suggestions. And I feel like they're only going on the bingo card if they are likely to happen or absolutely ridiculous, right? Because, like, real estate is now real estate on the bingo card is now like Precious. That's what the word I'm looking for. You know, precious, Gollum, that sort of thing. Right, let's get... Let's get the last two suggestions. Let's make them good ones.
I have awoken.
A Ball Gladiator. It's already on there! Smash Captain. Do you know what? Like, 3 people now have said Erlim for Astaroth. I feel like that's not going to happen because it's a generic release. We'll get Vanguard Veterans without the options for shields, limited to chainswords, and a single plasma pistol, and the Blood Angels Index will send all the Death Company to Legends. Do you know what? We're going to put that on the... because that's ridiculous. That's what we'll get. Vanguard Veterans without the options of shields and limited to a single weapon. Because I think that's the sort of MO for Primaris models, right? Van Vets, no shields. Limited weapon options. I'm going to put that on because I feel like that's probably going to happen, even though I hate it. Right? We've got Blood Angels Terminator upgrade kit on there, which I guess kind of means new Terminators. Maybe we could Blood Angels Terminator Assault update / new Terminators. We'll double up on that because I mean we're just guessing wildly at the moment, right? Blood Angels themed Blade Guard. A grenade unit. I just 3D printed 10 Vanguard Veterans with Infernal Pistols using the Sanguinary Guard file, so I'm hoping they aren't limited. I've already started painting, says Kevin. Isn't that just the way, Kevin? You get the models, you get going, and then they're like, no you don't. No you don't. 3, 6, or 5, 10 on Vanguard Veterans, says Smash Captain. Yeah, I obviously would prefer to see a 10-man Vanguard Veteran squad, but like I could see them going 3 and 6. I guess it probably depends if they give them two damage weapons, right? Like if the Vanguard Veterans can have, let's say, Thunderhammers, and Thunderhammers are back to like we're counting down. We've got 9 minutes 45 until the GW stream starts, but yes, I believe they are late. So we're counting down. New Assault Centurions. I think I've got Primaris Centurions on the they're on the Primaris scale Centurions, or new Centurions are on there. Gitley, good evening. I feel very discombobulated because I was asleep for a little while. So Frank, if you didn't say hello, good evening. The Angels, Tears, or Crimson Paladins for 40k would be fantastic, says Adam Miner. I kind of agree, but I don't think it'll happen. I think today we're going to see something more generic. Like, that's why I think the Vanguard Veterans are a real possibility. If I had to guess, I think it's Vanguard Veterans plus a Primaris Chaplain with a jump pack. We've got a few units mentioned as Primaris. Like we've said, the new tactical squads, the Primaris tactical squads, that could be a thing. I've said new tactical marines. Yeah, new tactical marine / Primaris tactical. The countdown is live on YouTube. I'll probably watch it over on YouTube then, because I'm a YouTube person more than a Twitch person. Here we go. And then I can probably make this window fill the whole screen. Okay. If you're gonna want to, I think because I'm not entirely sure. If they play any copyright music during this, I'll get like a copyright strike. So I'm gonna probably... trying to think how I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna send this stream to my headphones. And what that means is you probably need to open a window and look at the stream as well, right? If you want to hear what they're saying. I don't know how else I would do this. Just that way I don't get any copyright nonsense. I don't incur on their... right? So I'll link the... open their stream in another window, and then I think that would be the best way to do it. Because I don't think I can... yeah, I don't think I can do that. Calgar and Mephisto. Yeah. Okay, sorry, Blood Ravens. Do you know what? I like Blood Ravens. There's only one bingo slot left. 11th edition diorama reveal with little explanation on any of the new units shown. I feel like they just want us to cry, watch the Vanguard veterans get dropped, and on top of everything else, they don't have a jump option. I'm pretty sure the Vanguard veterans will have a jump option. The reason I think they will have a jump option is we're like 9 years now we've been releasing Primaris Marines, right? Because they first came out in 8th. So you have all of 8. Was it 8th? Yeah, because they first came out in 8th with the Intercessors. And then in 9th it was Indomitus. So 8th was Dark Imperium. A naked Sanguinius model with John's head. I love it. Yeah, let's put that on the bingo card. Will we see Sanguinius in a Dreadnought? Probably not, Crozier. Good evening. You completely made me lose my train of thought. Don't even know what I was talking about before. We'll see the old world. Well, we might see the old world. Sanguinius in a Dreadnought would make for a great bingo slot. Well, we have Dante in a Dreadnought. Sure, let's add Sanguinius as the other option, right? Like Sanguinius or Dante in a Dreadnought. If either of those ridiculous things happen, then you will have won the bingo card. Less rerolls, less lethal promise for 11th edition for the bingo card. I'm gonna say yes, let's add that, because that is a huge bugbear of mine from the current edition. Less rerolls, less lethal. What was the other thing you said? What was it? Simpler, not simple. Because I feel like I've been playing 10th edition for like 5 years and I'm still not very good at it because there's always some weird interaction that comes up. So yes, okay, we have completed the bingo card with 3 minutes and 22 seconds to spare. You guys rock. I bet no other stream has such an in-depth and awesome bingo card, do they? Right, so when your thing... if any of the bingo cards hit, right, like if something in this bingo actually happens, everybody in chat needs to start spamming bingo and tell us what box it is, right? Like, simplified but not simple. Yeah, I think I've got ad-libbed that in a little bit, in a way. I'm a new player for 10th, but I'm kind of sick of all the 4++ invuns. Join the club, man. Who is not sick of all the 4++ invuns? Yeah, I think everybody is sick of, you come up against armies where it's just like, they just have, everybody has a 4-up invun. I was going to say, Andrew was playing Catan against Colin last night, and he's playing 3 Catan now. I'm like, oh my god. Like, he only had 2 Catan against me last week and got absolutely destroyed. I feel like, at the moment, Blood Angels just really struggle to deal with Catan. Last time they started off the stream with a Lion L. Johnson reveal. What reveal will be this time? Well, I mean, someone just said it in chat. It's going to be Sanguinius. Sanguinius is naked, right? Like, that's how they're going to start off the stream. We've got 1 minute 30. So you guys are not going to hear this stream through my headphones. So you will need to open YouTube in another tab if you want to hear the audio in the stream. I assume you want to hear the audio in the stream. That'll be better anyway, because then you guys can adjust levels if you want to hear me or you just want to hear what the hell they're saying on the stream. We should probably, I'll just say hello. Hello, friends. Look at all these filthy grey names on the Games Workshop. Filthy grey names. Characters should get a... Yeah. I feel like characters on a 4-up would probably be fine. Big giant monsters and demons with toughness lots and wounds 20 probably don't need a 4-up infun. That's probably the best suggestion I've heard for balancing the game ever, to be honest. Like, why do characters with 20, 30, 40 wounds... Well, maybe it's not... I mean, with Katana, it's like 20 wounds. Because they're like, what, 16 wounds minus 1 damage? Yeah, so it's like a character with 32 wounds. Why does he need a 4-up invuln, essentially? Good evening, MacX. Hello, let's do this. Yeah, let's see. We're waiting for Warhammer, apparently. We are waiting for them. I would love a deep strike and 6-inch charge. I would kind of like our +1 to charge back. You know that? Like a lot of people talked about war gear points back. Yeah, I would like war gear points, to be honest with you. We didn't put that on the bingo card, but that's okay. We weren't going to get, you know, there's other more important things on the bingo card, like Marneus Calgar in sanguinary armor or a birthday suit. You know, that's a legitimate hope and dream for most of us here in the Blood Angels community. So yeah, let's keep that dream alive, right? All right, we're just waiting. Sucks I have to get ready for work. Take care, Blood Angels. You can catch up on the replay. Let's go. It's going. It's going. It's not going for me. What are you hoping to see revealed tonight? Should we just start pasting in the answers from the bingo card? We're wanting to see... What's the most ridiculous thing we have on there? I think it's Marneus Calgar in his Sanguinary Guard armor or birthday suit. Now let's put that in the chat. All right, we've given our suggestion. Does it start at 2? It should start now. It's supposed to be now. I'll refresh it. It started on Twitch. I don't even see a stream on Twitch. All right, it's adverts on Twitch. Get the golden egg, KFC. Okay, I mean, if it comes, if it pops up on Warhammer, I'll watch it on YouTube. But if not, I'll throw it on Twitch. Now it says there's difficulties. All right, so if you guys don't have the link, it's Twitch TV, Warhammer. Oh, here they are. Right, like I said, you probably are not going to hear this through my headphones. Okay. So, Alright, so they're maybe not delayed as much as we thought we were going to be delayed. Cool. No, it's still not there for me on YouTube. Right, so apparently there's 1,300 Warhammer fans. 13,000, I guess he said, right? How do I make this? Theater mode? Is it this one? Alright, so they said it's going to be for 90 minutes to 2 hours. The sound on the stream is awful. Yes. I guess they're broadcasting it to a room full of people, and it's picking up all the echo. 3 a.m. That's a normal evening for you, Andrew, yeah? Yeah, so they're going to be broadcasting it to a room full of people. So they're going to have a horrible echo there. I feel like they could... I feel like they could have like a noise cancelling mic that isn't picking that up, but hey, it's what it is. Okay, so they put the balance team in charge of the streaming. Yeah, they're on sound duty tonight, Tom. Eminem Andrews, thank you so much for becoming a company veteran. I do super appreciate you. They're having real problems with their sound. Jeez, oh. They said that the Steel Legion will be here within 2 years for people that were hoping for that. Steel Legion didn't quite make it onto the bingo card. Yeah, one place for all your content is right here on the BAC commander. Remember to subscribe, you know, all that good stuff, right? Came here as their stream is awful. I mean, they're streaming to a room full of people. I guess there's challenges with the sound. All right, we're going to start with Yarrick. Hello, good evening, End. So now we release the Steel Legion in 2 years. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, exactly, Frank. I was going to say, someone got 50 gifted subs on the Warhammer community page. Why are you gifting subs to Warhammer? Okay. If you're going to gift subs, I get it, but gift it to a creator. Come on. You gifted subs. I must admit, I never participated in the Armageddon global campaign. I'm starting a petition to get John for future previews. He actually understands quality matters. That's very kind. Yeah, they're stalling. Okay. They should have started a bingo card, right? Like, come on. You know, like you said, $1 billion company. Do they have a bingo card thrown together in HTML in like 5 minutes? They do not. Someone just asked them a question. How have you retconned Yarrick to be back from the audience? That's he should have just he missed the pro. He should have just said somehow Yarrick returned. My wife is a community manager, says Crozier, these situations are hell. Yeah, I mean the question was hell. Like, come on, but you should have got that. Somehow, yeah, that's it. Somehow Sanguinius returned. That's it. We don't need any more justification than that. Just somehow Sanguinius returned. Someone is way over enthusiastic for Age of Sigmar. He's like, is anyone here to play Sigmar? He's like, yeah! He's probably an orc player, right? He's getting his vocal cords warmed up to shout, wah. Alright, we are waiting for them to keep stalling, I guess. Man, I should have made a technical difficulties banner, shouldn't I? Just like to troll. I'm trying to think. Oh, we've lost the picture completely. Yeah, the stream is live on Twitch. The stream was also live on YouTube, I think. Did it ever come through on YouTube? Or is it just... Are they both just completely black now, are they? Nice. Okay, we'll keep both open to see... Oh, here we go. Is it too late to put technical difficulties on the bingo card? I want it on there. Alright, so they started with some sketches for the Steel Legion. I mean, that makes sense. People are upset that they got removed. Do you know what? We did put down New Death Company, but painted as Steel Legion. Let's change that, because, I mean, Steel Legion have been announced. That's not going to happen. Let's do technical difficulties. This guy gifted 50 subs to a broken stream. Yeah, I mean, I think he actually donated another 25 in the time we were waiting, but like, 75 gifted subs into like the corporate mega machine, you know, like 75 gifted subs for a creator is like, that's like they're the creator's best. I mean, maybe not Valrat because he gets a lot of gifted subs, but like a smaller creator, if they get 75 gifted subs, they're, you know, they're bonkers happy, you know. How many streams can't even get one gifted sub? Yeah, exactly. Like it's hard to get gifted subs. The gifted sub guy was a plant, says Kid. Yeah, maybe. I can understand gifted subs, but to like a corporate mega machine, it seems like it's a strange choice of where you put your gifted subs, but who am I to judge, I guess. They scribbled some Steel Legion on a bit of paper, says Scoober. Yeah, we didn't have that on the bingo card. I feel like we've fucked up. We could have totally had scribbled Steel Legion. Oh, someone's spamming. I am a multi-million company who can't organize streams. Lol, I am a multi-billion company who can't organize streams. Lol, I am a Okay, you get the gist. The good old Twitch chat. Kevin coming in with the gifted sub. Kevin, you are a legend. I appreciate it. They didn't even say thank you for their 75 gifted streams. Come on. Oh, we've got another video of Kalgar. He's back. I thought they showed this earlier this week, right? Have we seen anything yet? We've seen Yarrick. I heard that there was going to be well, we knew we were going back to Armageddon, 100%. So we're getting a campaign expansion? What does that even mean? Is that just like another Titus book? I heard this rumor that there was going to be new Orc on bikes. And I think that was why he was on a red bike in the preview stream, right? Wazdaka Gutsmack. I can't. They have no audio at this point, by the way. So whoever's mixing their audio is. I feel like they have lots of audio issues on these streams. Like, I don't understand why it's so complicated. Like, if it was me, I would take I would set up a computer with all the streaming stuff, and I would literally take it with me wherever I need to go, so that I'm not like setting up OBS and all that crap every single time, right? This is the final Titus book. They do turn it up to max. Oh right, yeah, their sound is at like 1% or something. So a lightly armored scout tank for the Astrometallum, the Hippogriff armored fighting vehicle. I mean, it looks like a cool tank, but it looks like it's only got one gun on it. Oh, maybe it's got a couple of like grenade launchery things. Yeah, it would be like a different. It would be like a different style, I guess. Like lots of little tanks. Imagine this thing's like 100 points less, maybe. It's literally a French tank. The AMX-10RC. I mean, the Imperial Guard take a lot of inspiration from. Yeah, so this looks like it's got a firing deck. It looks a lot like what's the name of those other ones? The little trucks that they get. Oh, I can't put my brain isn't working. It's too late at night. Imperial Guard. Thorax, that was the name, right? Like this looks like a lot like a thorax, but like with no roof. That's pretty interesting. Guess if you can put loads of guys inside. Yeah, it's an open top thorax. Thanks, Phil. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wheels in the front, tracks in the back. Yeah, that's like proper World War II style. Maybe it was the Germans that did that in World War II. I think that could be cool for putting like a unit of like car skin or look at this legend in the chat. For the angel, for Sanguinius, Lord Raldron 5. So we have a commissar with a bolt pistol and a power fist. So she can be on foot or she can be inside the fighting vehicle. So like it sounds like there's a specific version of her that comes. She stands on the vehicle. Okay. So I mean, it's pretty cool. power sword in one hand, power fist in the other hand. Like, that's no messing around. Yeah, this tank is cool. I'm on board with this tank. We didn't have that on the bingo card. A female character with a power sword and a power fist. I feel like we should have. We failed, guys. That should have been on the bingo card. Someone's spamming. Fix your audio. We can't hear you. Fix your audio. A new Dogmata? Superior? Is she in one of those Warwalker things, yeah? I forget what they're called. Andrew, you would know what these things called again? Someone's like, stupid model. Grandpa chicken seat. Oh, I said female Karga in bikini armor, so I think that should have counted, says Miguel. I should have had shit audio on the bingo card. Well, we will know for next time. Shit audio. Penitent. Yeah, it's not the Penitent engine I'm thinking of. It's the it's the Paragon Warsuits. It's kind of a mix, is it? Is it a Paragon Warsuit or is it a Penitent engine? Or is it a bit of both? Oh, a new Inquisitor on a... I was going to say on a horse? Is it? Oh. No, he's on a dinosaur. Inquisitor on a dinosaur. Someone's excited in the crowd. They're like, yeah! It would have been cooler if they called him Inquisitor Koira on dinosaur, wouldn't it? Come on, just say what it is. Dinosaur. Transport character is pretty wild. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a Kroot. I mean, it does look a bit like a Kroot. Yeah, I mean, the paint job kind of makes it look like a little bit Krooty, doesn't it? So it's like, so he hunted whatever species that was to extinction, but kept one to be his mount. Like, what a sadistic bastard. Like, I will hunt down your whole race. I will kill every last one of you, except you. You will be my steed. Like, okay, so this is the Return of Yarick, War Without End. Do you know, I suppose the question is, when does this come out, right? So if this comes out, like before the end of the edition, because this isn't the new edition, this is just books for the end of the edition. If this is the end of the edition books, my question is, how long are these books valid for? Like 2 months? Because if they're announcing them today, they're not going to be up for pre-order till, at best, probably next weekend. A week or 2 weeks. Child YouTubers have better audio. Someone called me a child. His name is Carsizin. So there's new battleforce as well for the Astra Militarum. It looks like it comes with 2 of those new fighting vehicles, the new topless vehicle, and then sort of a Leman Russ as well. Can someone just tell me if this is Blood Angels versus Orcs so I can just leave? Says Necro Baiter. You could get entertainment for this Twitch chat over here. I can't believe how bad their audio is, though. Hopefully the sound improves by 11th edition, yeah. I literally have my volume at 100%. I'm worried that it's going to come back at normal volume and it's going to make me deaf. This is the May stuff. Yeah, so this is coming out in May. And then the new edition is coming out when? June? July? I'm getting that box as Shadow Knight. Which one? The guard box? Okay. Well, we hit one thing on the bingo card so far. Okay, and Deathwatch are getting an Armageddon box set. So these are new plastic Deathwatch miniatures. So I assume these mean Primaris scale Deathwatch. It looks like it's just like a kill team plus their flyer, which is I mean, I assume it's just a plastic kill team. Was it 10 models? It's so weird to have detachments come out for only a few months. Oh my goodness, there's some sort of Mephiston reveal from Weta Workshop. It's gonna be a big Mephiston model. Joy toy? Or a statue? I imagine this could be like $300. This is like the Titus one that they did, right? I can see a mold line on his armor. I was going to say the music here reminds me of like some sort of like Diablo cinematic or something, you know? Will he break the damage 3 curse? We don't know. I think it'll be $300. But maybe I'm underselling him. Do you think he's going to be? How big is he going to? Okay, he's pretty big actually. 1/6 scale. Pre-order now. Wetworkshop.com shop. I want to open that in a tab and see how much it is. I mean, that was pretty cool. I just don't know if I need a giant Mephiston model sitting beside. Oh, okay, holy shit. Okay, we were all off on the bingo card. He is $1,700. Cool. I was pretty wrong when I said 300, huh? Kevin said Wet Workshop is usually $100. Oh my god, the second they cut away from this, you just lose all the audio in the stream. Plus shipping, it's like 2,100. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, shipping at the bottom to EU. Oh, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say I'm putting stuff over the top of the stream. It doesn't really matter because the stream's so broken. Yeah, shipping to the EU. Yeah, so you're like another. You probably have to pay import tax on that as well, so it's going to be $2,000 all in. That's crazy, man. 3D printers go brrr. I don't know. 1,464 euros, maybe. Watch the helmet echo. I mean, I think we've been watching this whole stream in a helmet getting an echo, right? Alright, so this is a new Warhammer Plus something, you said. Oh, that was very short. Okay, Aeronautica Imperialis is a new animation to Warhammer Plus. Yeah, cool. You can tell how excited I don't subscribe to Warhammer Plus. Oh look, there's someone from Scotland here. Where did you get these animators, GW? Oh, I thought he was going to say something. No, okay. Thought they were going to talk about the sound. I was going to be like, you've got great animators, now get a great sound guy. More air units coming soon. I don't know, man. I really think air units are in the downturn. You literally cancelled that game, now you make a show of it, says Bad Ice 0809. But yeah, aircraft aren't really popular at all in 10th edition. I can't see them making a comeback. Can I add captions? I don't know. Can I add captions? Apparently not. They must not have captions enabled. Can I do it on YouTube? No, captions are unavailable for some reason. You can bring up the stream yourself in another tab on Twitch or on YouTube. You're just gonna have to mess with the sound on the stream because it's all over the place. Like it's either really quiet or it's really high or there's no sound, you know. So yeah, you're just gonna have to do that. All right, we're looking at Kill Team next. A brand new Kill Team. This Kill Team looks pretty cool. What is this? Tyranids versus some faction of guardsmen I'm not familiar with. Oh, I missed. I think their sound was messed up. It said Spectre Squad after about a minute. So, Elite Scout troops called Spectre Squad. Oh, and the stream has started buffering. God, they're having so many issues. Okay. We'll know for next time to have a few technical difficulties. What does that even mean? I mean, like they forgot to plug the camera in? It's not me, it's buffering too. Oh my goodness. Is this normally what happens for the reveal streams? Normally I just go to bed and wake up in the morning and then look on the Warhammer community website. It seems like maybe that's the... Seems like that's maybe the safe way to do it. So let's take a look at that Mephisto thing while we're waiting. I haven't seen too many people make Mephisto's skin so white. It's pretty cool, actually. You can enter to win one of these by simply logging into my Warhammer account now before the 1st of April. That's all you need to do. This happens, for example, when you lose your internet connection. I jinxed it. Oh, we're back. Are we back? It's hard to know we're back because there's no fucking sound. Yeah, like now, like before we had problems with sound, now we just have no sound. Have you guys got sound? Oh, the stream on YouTube actually like just died. Like it's properly dead. Like the stream, I feel like the stream has ended. Yes, the stream has actually just completely ended on YouTube. Once they raise the prices, they'll be able to form technical support. That's crazy. So there's it says it's live. Okay, I've got literally no sound. Let me... They should really have someone... there should be somebody monitoring the Twitch chat of these streams and be going like, dudes, every freaking 10 seconds, someone's like, audio, there's no sound, there's no sound, there's no sound, fix the audio, fix the dodgy audio, give us audio, YouTube stream is totally dead. You know, like, someone's like, wow, a satellite dish, what a reveal. Maybe they can 3D print a new modem. Yeah, they need a new modem, I think. Matthew, I think has anyone got a spare like 56k modem? Wow. We are I mean this Red Terror thing looks pretty cool. I like this sort of scenic base it's on, man. What is this supposed to be? This statue? Like it looks like a guardsman or something. Is it supposed to be a statue? Is this an actual 1 of 10 reveal stream? I don't know what's going to be revealed at this point. At this point, I'm worried that we're not even going to see any Blood Angels. I hope the $800 Mephiston isn't the only Blood Angels content. It's not $800, dude. It's $2,000. Which currency have you got that you get it for $800? Like, surely someone has to be telling them that the audio is completely foobar. Or I was going to say it's not even foobar. There is none. Oh, we've got some audio again. It's super quiet. I heard something for a second. Canadian says audio difficulties are my favorite part of Adepticon. Please reveal 11th edition in this mess, and then a happy face. I don't even know whose face that is there. Oh, it's just a lol face. Oh. Yeah, I know, I can't hear anything on my... You can take a Redemptor Dreadnought in Kill Team now? It shows how much out of the loop I am on Kill Team. Bro, I've seen YouTubers with single-digit subscribers who have had less issues. Yeah? Yeah, Mephiston is 2,500 Australian dollars. Yeah, that's crazy, is it? He's cool, but is he that... I would buy the... Like, doesn't Mephiston have a Joy Toy, man? Like, the Joy Toys are pretty cool. Like, at least it's only $50. The Zote is back. Oh yeah, I've not seen the Zote for a while. He was in Blackstone Fortress, yeah. Oh, we've got sound again. Not really familiar with this. An Ambul. What race was this? They got a cheer, so I assume it's something from the past that I'm just not aware of. It's purely a vanity mod. Yeah. Okay. So this is a 30k release now. The Horus Heresy. We're going to look at a tank with 10 heavy bolters on it. Or you can have ones with laser destroyers. The Spartan tank's a cool tank. Good night, Vintage Flanker. This is a joke. I'm going to bed. Is there captions? No, man. There's no captions. I guess because it's live. Like, I've clicked the captions button, not getting anything. If you put your headphones on and turn them to 100%, you can just hear them. But then the second it cuts back to them on the stage, they're super loud. So you need to be on that, flicking your volume up and down. I'm glad they fixed the audio for the underwhelming tank reveal. We also have new Ogrin. Thank you for trying. Yeah, no problem, dude. Weird helmets those guys have. 30k Ogren. They're done with 40k. You don't think they'll loop back round to 40k Calgar, or you think that's it? I was led to believe there would be Blood Angels reveals. I don't, like I said, I don't normally stay up for the reveal streams. Once they're done with once they're done with a game, do they come back to it, or are they done with that game? They will look back at the very end for a cinematic trailer. Oh, for like we'll get a 40k cinematic trailer at the very end that might show the new Blood Angels, and we won't really talk about them. Blood Angels were on the front and back of the jacket. Yeah. Like, we were on the front and the back of the jacket. A rapier? Sorry, I was going to say a rapid fire. No, this is like a rapier platform with bolters on it. I feel like rapier... Oh, there's a rapier with like some sort of assault cannon on it as well. Hey guys, I'm going to put your army on and make sure you buy this new $1,700 model for you can use on the tabletop. Yeah, I mean, did we all assume Valrak knew something and got played? I think we all thought that we were going to get something based on that jacket. That the two Blood Angels logos on it, right? But maybe the middle box is true after all. It's Ultramarines after all for the new edition. Ah! Alright, he just said exactly what you've been saying in chat. He said, we're leaving Warhammer and 40,000 and Horus Heresy for a little while and coming back to them at the end of the show. So whoever said that we're going to get the trailer at the end of the show is probably right. So we're not even going to really see models today. The bingo sheet is looking awfully empty. I feel like we should have had more. Well, we had a lot of fun making the bingo sheet, to be honest with you, Origin Painting. How are you, by the way, Evan? Greg says, I called the Rapier Laser Destroyer. Unfortunately, I didn't make the bingo card. God damn it, Greg. I mean, there was a lot of people calling a lot of hilarious options. I probably missed a few of them. I'm sorry. Do you know what? I've not played Warhammer Underworlds in ages, since like season 1. So a painting stream till 40k comes back on. I mean, you could paint, yeah. Making the bingo stream was more fun than half the reveals. Well, at least we had fun, right? That was the main goal. That's usually the goal of my streams, to have fun. The next preview bingo card is going to be wild. Yeah, I mean, Do you know what? I bought this movie, actually, The War of the Rohirrim. I bought it on, like, Blu-ray for, like, $7 or something. I haven't got around to watching it. I've been meaning to watch it. Is it good? I think it did pretty bad at the cinema, but, like, it's a cartoon, so I don't know about, like, people going to the cinema to see cartoons. But, yeah, do you know what? I completely forgot that I even bought it. Maybe I'll see if I can get the wife to finally watch it with me. GW should just stop trying to live stream. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. Well, they do when these streams go on. Like if you go onto their site, right? Like they're very good at posting the community articles almost instantly. So like you know, like the second they're shown in the stream, they're posted to the community, so you can see. This Mephiston is beautiful, though, man. Imagine if you just had him on a shelf with a little smoke machine behind him. Just like he costs the same as a new PC. Like I think most people would just buy the new PC, right? Rohan Commanders. Man, it's been so long since I watched. What movie was it? The second one? Two Towers, the ones with the Rohirrim. Good movie. I haven't seen it in ages. Paul says that movie was awesome. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it, Paul. Maybe I'll try and watch it this weekend. I just watched that Predators Badlands last weekend. That was a really good movie, by the way, if you haven't seen it. I feel like Predator movies are usually hit or miss. I feel like that one was a hit. Or a good mortgage. Yeah, you could add Mephiston to your mortgage. That's a good idea, Cogger. Phil says he'd rather buy another plane ticket to Scotland. Phil, you're welcome back anytime. We will try and do another tournament at some point, I'm sure. Man, they look super cool. So these are 25 years old, these models. So they're getting new Skypes. Sculpt, excuse me. What did I say? Skypes. Mephiston is a down payment for a house. Yeah, he really is. Plus, you're going to need a really big shelf for him if he's 1/6 your size. So, like, he's as big as your entire forearm, I guess. Could you buy that Mephiston model and use it as a proxy for, like, a Warhound Titan? And rather than a Warhound Titan having guns, it's just Mephiston using psychic powers. Oh my goodness, look at this. Tyler, I don't know how you got here either, especially if you don't play Warhammer, like, but welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm blown away, man. Thank you. What on earth? My channel's all about learning and playing Warhammer. If you don't play, it's a good hobby for like I was gonna say adult males. That's probably quite sexist. It's a good hobby for adults. And there's lots of options, but thanks so much for the super chat. That is super kind, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you find the channel. Someone said something in Spanish. GW said Berlin. No, I can't. Let me Google Translate. Hold on. I assume it looks Spanish. GW mocked us with that biker patch. Ah, right, yeah, because we got an orc bike. We might still see Space Marine bikes. We might see them. But yeah, a big salute to you, Tyler. Thank you so much for dropping past, and thank you for the super chat. I mean, that's wild. Please do stick around, you know, like, get into Warhammer. I'll send you a model. I'm not even joking. If you join the Discord and DM me, I will send you your first 10 Warhammer models just for that super chat. Because I definitely have some that are still on. Like, we call them sprues. I've got my. I don't suppose I need my green screen right now anyway. We call them sprues when they're all like. When they're all still like not built, because they come like this. You got to build them and paint them. That's. You don't even need to play the game. You can get joy out of just building them and painting them. I'll send you a couple of sprues, dude. Regardless of where you are in the world. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat, dude. That's sick. I appreciate it. If you're in the USA, Matthew will send you some as well. Yeah, Matthew has a few boxes unopened. About 140 boxes. Alright, sorry, we completely lost where we are on the stream. Chancellor Perusha, thank you so much for the US dollar. I appreciate it. I'd buy that for $1. I don't know any other catchphrases that feature $1. Yeah, you cut things out in 100%. Yeah, you need like glue, you need clippers, you need paint brushes. But it's quite a rewarding hobby, you know. I actually got back into it about 9 years ago after taking like a 10-year-old break or something. Because I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, but you don't really have anything to show for your time in World of Warcraft, right? Like I played, I don't know how many years I played World of Warcraft. I think maybe like 2010, maybe like even earlier, 2008 to... I probably played World of Warcraft for the best part of a decade. But at the end of that decade, you have nothing to show for your time, your money. I quite like the tactile collection aspect of Warhammer, right? It's cool we're still in the old world. Well, Age of Sigmar technically isn't the old world, but like, we'll let you off. We'll let, you know, it's all right. So what was this rumor about Age of Sigmar getting killed? It sounds like none of that's happening because this is just like more like these are order, I assume. I actually played the Warhammer online MMO for a while as well, like way back, like early 2000, and obviously they had like pyromancers as a class. Do you remember when there was a service where WoW would print out your character and send it to you? I do remember that, Kevin. I never bought one though, because I think they were like $100, right? We have been deceived, brothers. I don't know, Mark. Apparently they did say before they circled, so they did 40k, then they did 30k. And then they said that they would return to show something else at the end of the stream. So I think what we're maybe expecting is the cinematic trailer for 40k, the new edition, at the end of the stream. They said the stream was going to be 90 minutes, but there was some technical difficulties, so I assume we're going to get that in the next half an hour. The question is, are we actually going to get that with audio, or is that going to be a bit screwed up? Because the audio in the stream has been anything but consistent. I'm still sat here. Oh, do you know what? The audio is a little bit better now, but I'd kind of turned the audio down, to be honest. I don't play Age of Sigmar. In fact, I'm actually trying to sell some Age of Sigmar models that I bought like 8 or 9 years ago that I never played with. They're still on their sprues. If Tyler, if Age of Sigmar is something you're interested in, I can send you a brand new box of Age of Sigmar as well. Because I have some undeads and some I forget what they're called. Stormcast Eternals. I've got like 2 boxes of each that I'm trying to sell. They do that so the 40k people don't leave the stream and hang around. Yeah, 40k is the biggest game, right? Is it? I think 40k is the biggest game. I do like some of the Age of Sigmar sculpts. I think it's a cool looking game. I just don't think I've got time in my life for another game, right? They have literally split the Adepticon crowd into red and green. It will be Blood Angels versus Orcs at the end. All right, Crozer. If you are wrong, I don't care if you're wrong. I'm not going to be angry with you. It's fine. I'm here till the end, and then I'm going to bed. I'm actually going to set an alarm right now for the morning, though, because I feel like one alarm after staying up until 3 in the morning, for example, is probably going to be the wrong number of alarms. So let me set another alarm for the morning. Just in case I press that snooze button. It could happen. Probably will happen, let's be honest. Perfect. Okay. 40k is 50% of all their miniature sales, period. So yeah, that's what I thought. 40k is the biggest game. It's... I feel like back in the day when I went into the store, I was always more excited about 40k, because when I started playing 40k in the 90s, that there wasn't all that... I feel like it wasn't well written. Like in the 90s, in the early 90s, yes, you had stuff like Dungeons and Dragons, you had Magic the Gathering, but these are all like fantasy properties, right? Like I played Hero Quest. You didn't have very many properties in the 90s that was like science fiction, guys with guns and swords, big chunky power armor, right? So I think it was the exciting choice. BBS says that he would have committed to Age of Sigmar as well. Yeah, I mean, it's finding the time to do another army. I keep saying to like, if I win the lottery and I don't have to go to my day job anymore, then I will, pick up a few more armies. But realistically, the amount of time that I have in my life, I struggled to get all my Blood Angel stuff painted. So it's just not something I'm going to consider. I did look at that StarCraft game. Miguel says, did you see that the StarCraft game was released? Yes, I did look at that. I did buy one of them, Miguel. Protoss Zeratul. This was like the limited edition one that they made, like one character. The promo miniature, the online trade show exclusive. I know they do the starter boxes now, but I bought one of them. I wanted to see the quality, and I love Protoss. Like when I used to play StarCraft. Oh, we've got... Hold on. Oh, this is... I thought this was a 40k release for a minute. No, it's a fucking castle with feet. It's a cog fort. Alright, that's cool, man. Who is ragging on Age of Sigmar? Look at this cool shit. They get a castle that fucking walks around with... It looks like it's got more cannons than a repulsor tank. Yeah, I mean, that's super... I'm on board, right? Like... Do you know what? This is what the fucking Hammerfall bunker should have been. We get the shitty Hammerfall bunker. They get a castle with feet, firing deck, and like, that looks like 2 demolisher cannons. It's effing knights in Age of Sigmar, you're right, Phil. Like, look at this cool shit they get. We get a Hammerfall bunker. These things are not the same. Do you know that meme where people are like, you versus the person that tells your girlfriend or wife not to worry about? Someone needs to make that meme for this. Like, on the left, it's the Hammerfall bunker. On the right, it's the Cannonade Cog Fort. And it's like you versus the person that your girlfriend's not to worry about, right? That's one of the coolest models I've probably ever seen. It's got a flamethrower as well, and I didn't even realize that there's a giant flamethrower on it, so you can't even charge it because it's going to overwatch you. It has an assault ramp as well, because they said that they can. This is basically Age of Sigmar's version of assault ramp, like. Man, I don't know what to say. I'm like, how the fuck does Age of Sigmar get this cool ass shit and Space Marines get the Hammerfall bunker? Like, the Hammerfall bunker is so bad. Like, it is the worst thing ever. I'm gonna type that in the chat. How come Astartes get the Hammerfall bunker and AOS get this friggin' awesome cog fort? Seriously, make it make sense. I mean, it's gonna get lost in the chat within like 2 seconds, but that's how I feel. Someone's like, this is complete joke, way over the top nonsense. I should just pick some of the I should just pick some of the phrases from the chat and just read them out in overly dramatic. Did I miss any big news yet? No, Bloodlines. You missed us waiting and waiting and waiting. Do you know what? After this, once they do the next reveal, I'm going to need to go pee, because otherwise I'll probably end up needing to pee at the end of the stream and I'll miss the actual Blood Angels reveal. Yeah, you missed a $1,700 Mephiston. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, people that diss on Age of Sigmar, if time was no object, as in just like I had unlimited time, I'd be all over this. I think that looks great. Even just making that model would be a lot of fun, I bet. Oh, you're right. It's literally a knight. They've just said that the cog fort can be taken with any Age of Sigmar army. So it's like they just want to sell it to everybody. Like, here's a giant knight. It's the Knights of Age of Sigmar. Cool. Is it a statue? If you go into Warhammer community, like they're posting like updates as they happen on the Warhammer community site. So like just Warhammer-community, and then this is the Mephiston reveal here. It's 1/6 size. So I assume that it was on Weta Workshop. So 1/6 size. I imagine that means it's like maybe like 40 centimeters tall, something like that. No, they haven't said. They just said 1/6 size. I mean, oh. A Death Company tower. Yeah, I mean, we need that level of creativity in 40k. That's just super cool, that cog fort. And a bunch of new Skaven as well coming. Right, I'm gonna go for a pee in case they come back to 40k. What games have we still got to look at then? We've looked at Kill Team, we've looked at 40k, we've looked at 30k, we've looked at Age of Sigmar, so they maybe have something left for the old world? We've looked at Underworlds. So it's just maybe old world and then back to the 40k reveal? Yeah, I don't get why the rats are so exciting, dude. Necromunda, maybe? I can't believe John missed all the Blood Angel stuff. Yeah, I can't believe it either. Back in the day, many years ago, there was a game called Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning, which was an MMO that came out, I want to say, in like 2006, 2007. And one of the dungeons in that game was the crypts underneath Altdorf, and one of the other dungeons was like, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a dungeon that had Skaven in it. It was called like Warpfire Chasm or something like that, and it was like, it's just like a dungeon full of rats, and I don't get why people are so excited about the rats. Okay, We're done with Age of Sigmar now. Alright, we're coming back to 40k. An exciting video, here we go. Is this the 11th edition trailer? Is this what we've been waiting for? Could be, here we go. Ah, the Blade Guard champion. Oh, I saw an Ultramarine. Who is this guy? Who is this new blonde captain? Alright, there's like a captain with a skull face? Who the hell is that? It's cool, anyway. What weapons do those jump marines have? I didn't notice. They got axes? Oh, is that... I was going to say, that's Lamarta's there. But that wasn't Lamarta's that put on the skull helmet, right? You think it's Jump Tycho? I don't know. Tycho was on the bingo card. You just think it's a Jump Chaplain. Oh yeah, maybe. With an axe? He looks badass, yes. Let's go, boys! I said there was going to be a Jump Chaplain with the Vanguard veterans. We didn't put that on the card, though, did we? Oh, we did. We've got it on the card. Primaris Jump Chaplain with Blood Angels upgrades through. It's here. I missed the land speeder. Did we see a land speeder? Ah, well, it's confirmed. Primaris Chaplain. Alright, let's go. New 40k. This is what we've been waiting for. So the human forces need reinforcements in Armageddon, and that's where the Blood Angels come from. I mean, we saw Ultramarines. Do we click the button in the middle? It's Ultramarines after all. Yes! Here we go. It's a Blood Angels launch box. About fucking time. I'm going to screenshot this. So the box is called Armageddon. I love it. Matthew's like, I'm buying 4. I like it. Someone in chat's like, AI slop. Pretty sure it's not done by AI, just saying. Alright, let's hear the rules. Every game should feel balanced. Have they played against Catan? Have you tried playing against 3 Catan? I'm serious. Alright, so it's... Okay. I think it's a good thing and a bad thing. The codexes still work as a good thing, but if you've been playing that codex for 3 years already, then it can be... Okay, that helps, right? Yeah, 70 new detachments. Okay. But it's going to be balanced. So remember, it'll be balanced. That'll be fine. It's easy to balance 70 detachments. 70, 70. So detachments are now modular? So force organization is back. So you're gonna basically be able to take a force of Terminators and a force of bikes and get rules for both. Okay. I mean that's better, I suppose, than half your army being not having anything from your current detachment, right? This is never getting balanced. I don't care what you say. Yeah, I mean, I think we should have had a bingo card that says it's, you know, it's balanced. Hello, Nelcross. No more objectives. Okay. I appreciate the super chat, Lost Bloodlines. You were 100% right. I guess if you have a bad detachment in your codex, you're keeping that for now. So objective markers are going to be pieces of terrain now. Someone's like, this stream would be infinitely better if it had audio. Who's even stacking stratagems these days? Man, there's so few people doing stratagem stacking. It's not a. And uh, very few armies are doing that, Phil. That seems like a no. Oh, this is interesting. All right, so basically everybody is lone operative until you shoot. Some tournaments already stopped that stratagem stacking bent one. It's so everybody's a lone operative if you're deployed in terrain until they get within 15 inches. Yeah, everybody's already rolling fast dice for the most part. Alright, so if you have fight first on a unit, and you charge a fight first unit, you can still fight first, the charging player. Oh my goodness, so you roll your charge roll now, and then you choose who you charge after you roll the dice. Oh, that's huge for melee armies. Oh my goodness! So you're 3 inches away from an enemy, and you're 12 inches away from another enemy, but you roll the charge. It's double six. Oh well, fuck it. I'd rather go after that other enemy another 12 inches away. Oh my goodness! So if your transport is now charged, you can instantly just disembark and fight, but you are battle shot. Oh, right. So if the captain was leading Sangry Guard, giving them -1 to wound and -1 to hit, even if all the Sangry Guard die now, he keeps his -1 to hit, -1 to wound. No more while leading, yes. So any benefit the unit gets from being with the squad will now stay with the squad. So you want to see the new models, guys? We've only been waiting 2 fucking hours. Let's go. So this is a chaplain in a jump pack. This is an intercessor. Is it? Why do we need more intercessors? It's an intercessor. What is this? Woohoo! He's a lieutenant. No, this is a troll. This is actually a troll. They showed a fucking intercessor. You are joking me. No one cares. It's a fucking intercessor. Nobody cares. We've got 100 of them. He's got a classic head. Give us back the classic upgrade sprues, you... At this point, that would have been better reveal as a tactical marine, honestly. Like a Primaris tactical squad would have been better. No, we'd like to see something meaningful from the Space Marine side. Oh, I never even noticed up until now it's June, so the new edition is confirmed for June. Yeah, am I the only person who is massively underwhelmed with these two releases? Like, as an intercessor and a boy, well, I mean, you literally picked the two least exciting things in the new box set, I feel like. We knew, you know, like, you're always going to get, like, a squad of troops. Yes. An intercessor and a boy. Seriously, that's what we waited for. I mean, I feel like we put new Primaris Lieutenant on the bingo card. I feel like a new Primaris, a new intercessor. I mean, we said new tactical marines as well. That was close. We can't be serious. A new intercessor and a $1,700. Yeah, I feel like they showed us the two least exciting things. Like, at least he was painted Blood Angels. They did specifically say he doesn't. He's generic and he doesn't have anything Blood Angels specific on him. They said that. I can imagine the middle of the night disappointment. Yeah, it's 20 to 3. I'm going to be going to bed as soon as the stream ends. Can we have a round of applause for the sound engineer? He did a great job. We didn't get Vanguard veterans. Well, we... Is that it? Thanks for staying up. No, thanks for watching. Please do leave it. So, I mean, I feel like we get to tick the New Blood Angels Tactical Marine / Primaris, because this guy is obviously very reminiscent of a Tactical Marine. But this is just what they showed. So it's just, they just showed off the Intercessor, and then let's have a quick look at the trailer, and then I'm going to bed. I think this, yeah, I mean, I think for all intents and purposes, the stream is over. Bad Francis is like, what a load of wank. So this is our new chaplain, I think. I guess he's a generic chaplain because they basically said the Intercessor was generic. So, I mean, there's nothing new with that Blade Guard. BB Photography, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you everybody that's done super chats tonight. I do super appreciate them, and also the gifted memberships and all that good stuff. Yes, I missed this when we first watched the trailer then. So there's a land speeder. It looks like it has a... that's an onslaught cannon underneath it. And I don't know if we can really see... Is this in the highest def we can possibly have? No, you can get it in 4K. Okay. I think on YouTube you can also slow shit down. So let's slow this down a little bit. A gun with... So I think that's a multi... I think that's a Melta. You can barely see it. I don't think it's a storm speeder. I think it's a land speeder. Because the storm speeder has a third guy up at the top, right? So I think this is literally a land speeder, onslaught cannon, Melta gun. This chaplain's helmet is one of the coolest things, though, I think. Yeah, like when it's in his hand like that, it's hard to see it, but it looks dope. Let's keep going. What else do we see? His armor looks a little bit blue before he jumps, you know, but maybe it's just... Oh, it's probably the blue off the other... So these guys here next to him then. These will be... You know, he literally says sanguinis. So this is a jump pack guy with a two-handed sword. A jump pack guy with another sword. A jump guy... So I guess your Vanguard veterans are going to be a lot like Blade Guard, right? I thought I saw an axe in the trailer, but I think someone said it was the Crozius. It's the new jump pack models with the yeah. So I think the Vanguard veterans are going to have swords. I didn't see anyone with a shield. Saw ones with two-handed swords. I like the chaplain a lot. Yeah, see, that I thought that was an axe. No, it's just Crozius. I also thought it was Lamartins at that point when it was going through really quickly, but I mean, I guess he doesn't look a million miles different from Lamartez in a sense. We don't see much else new for Marines, though. We just see those Vanguard veterans and the Chaplain. And I suppose the Land Speeder. All the rumors, though, were talking about Outriders with weapon upgrades. Or Outriders, it was... They talked about Outriders with new weapon options. I mean, that's a Ballistus Dreadnought right there. This is another character with this two-handed sword again. Did he have a jump pack? Yeah, so I think the Vanguard veterans maybe not going to have storm shields. They're just going to have big-ass swords or something. Because I don't think we saw a storm shield in the trailer, right? Not looking good for shields. Possibly not looking good for pistols. I think that's going to be the end of it. You can check out all this stuff on Warhammer Community, obviously, for yourself. Thanks to everybody that came and helped with the bingo. I feel like 3 out of 25 was probably not the worst numbers. But I'm going to take off. I'll see you guys soon. And I've got a banger of a video coming out next week, by the way. So keep an eye on the channel. And do subscribe if you haven't done so. I just caught the Bigdo card. We got 3. And to be fair, they didn't show very much Blood Angel stuff at all. If you told me that we were going to sit for 2 hours to see an Intercessor, because we never even saw the Chaplain model, right? We just saw the Intercessor. I wouldn't be here. Because now it's 3 AM and I've got to be up for work in like 4.5 hours. Isn't that a fun fact? So, see you later. Thanks for watching.